Hi Libra, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your Tarotscope for December 2020. So anyone who has Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Libra, Libra Collective, any cross watchers wanting to see what's going on with their Libras, that is what we are asking for today. We're talking to the collective of Libra, calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. Because I don't want to talk to anybody else. December 2020, what kind of messages are coming in for Libra? Here we go, Libra. All right, Libra. The first thing that I'm seeing is the heart of the situation. And the heart of the situation is talking about creating some sort of separation. And this is a decision that's being made to no longer reflect. It's a decision. It's almost like I'm feeling you've decided that something doesn't reflect your truth anymore. There's something that you're unplugging from, and you've decided that it doesn't reflect your truth anymore. And happening now and into the near future has to do with not just healthy self-reflection, but isolation, isolating yourself or feeling isolated. And the big picture is talking about a little bit more isolation, but the isolation has to do with not giving and receiving. It's more like you're having to hold on to your resources. You're holding your purse close to you. This is also about feeling like your resources could be taken from you. It's a little bit of some lack mentality. And sometimes that happens for good reason. Okay, so this flipped out and actually flipped out, reversed, and then turned itself around. So there is some, wow, I'm hearing some emotional upset, emotional devastation is what I'm hearing. Some huge disappointment. This is moving past, moving on, huge disappointment. It's moving on from it. Your advice is talking about connecting with family or connecting with friends who are like family, and coming from a place of feeling like you're moving really slowly, like you're not moving on quickly. There's also your higher self is talking about how you're not doing everything to gain the clarity that you need to have. You're not doing everything, Libra, that you need to do in order to get the clarity that you need. And your angels and guides are talking about, first of all, some self-sabotage, but also it's almost like you've been tricked, or somebody's told you some wrong information. So it's like you're trying to figure some things out. You're trying to get to the bottom of some, what I hear is soul details. Soul details. Okay. So release the idea that you're, in a complete alignment with your healing source. So I'm not doing everything to heal myself, and release the idea that you are. So that's coming in a couple of different times. There's more, let's see. So what is it that you can do, Libra, to find what it is that you need to find that's going to help you heal? I want to say this too. Your trajectory is finding that foundation. This is even the marriage card, or it's even the, it's a twin flame card. This can be about getting a job that you want, or it can be about getting a relationship or getting stability or foundation that you want. But it's definitely feeling safe and feeling inspired and feeling like you're in the right place. So that is the trajectory. So even though we're talking about all this stuff that's like, oh my gosh, I'm making the decision, I'm realizing that this isn't the right thing for me, and it's moving more slowly, and I'm not healing from it. It's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, Libra. So keep that in mind. There's resistance to doing some hard work around all of this. Okay, so I want to get back to the question. What is it that you need to do in order to find What is that thing that's going to help you heal? Aside from your family or friends that are like family, what is it that's going to help you heal in this situation? Oh, this is like, I'm hearing beat feet. It's like, get on with it, get through this. The only way through is through. The only way over this is through this, or whatever that is. This also feels like a move to me. And it is like beelining to a different place. This is also about finding balance and equilibrium. This would also be about not imbibing or consuming too much any mind altering things. It's about balance. This is also about alchemy and about bringing different things together to make this work. This could be about balance of what it is that you're putting in your body. Balance. I'm hearing balance of toxins. So whatever that is to you, Libra, beeline to another place, the balance of toxins. This is also about finding balance in another place. I feel like it's living with family or living with friends who are like family. That can help you heal. Why is that? Why does that help you heal? Because it helps you to feel like you are on solid footing so that you can be independent. Okay. In the past, it looks like there's been a lot of dependence on this emperor or this emperor energy, somebody's energy who was like solid and kind of like ran the show. And present time, it's like there's a lot of generosity that I'm receiving, but I'm not creating that for myself. However, in the future, this is you celebrating. This is you celebrating. Ooh, what I'm hearing is your worth. I do want to say this. This is about you being able to do things the way you want to do them. So there's even this bit where this person could be a little controlling, or you just let them. I mean, he is not reversed. Sometimes when he's reversed, he's more controlling. But this is like you let him run the show, or you let this masculine energy run the show somehow. And this in the future is you getting the opportunity to run the show yourself, to connect with your higher self in a different way and do things the way you choose to do them. And maybe in the past you haven't wanted that, or it was easier. There's this resistance to working through something because it's going to be hard. And I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think it's going to be. But yeah, taking that first step feels challenging. This is also dealing with a lot of grief and regret. How do you do that? How do you deal with grief and regret? You get selfish. Really, what that means to me is you start thinking about yourself more than you're thinking about other people. You start thinking about what it is that you want in life more than putting other people first. And I feel like this is putting people in your past first. I get it. It feels like you are putting people in your past. You're giving them more power than they actually have. And maybe you were overpowered, or maybe they did have power at that time, but you're giving them power now. You don't have to give them power anymore. It's almost like saying you don't have to give those situations life anymore, and figuring out how to not give those situations life anymore is important. Okay, Libra, I want to ask the Magpie Oracle about the heart of the situation and about your present time. Heart of the situation. Wow, it's talking about getting into your art. Getting into your art. I love it. This is about you know what, Libra? I feel like what did I do with that? I feel like I need to read you something that I just saw. Yep, and I'm going to. I'm going to take the time to find this thing and read this thing to you because I think this message is for you. So let's see. Libra, I know I found this message for you. this isn't going to take as long as I thought, because here it is. I believe the reason why the painter must paint, the writer must write, the sculptor must build, is the artist suddenly finds herself possessed by the urgency of her observation, because suddenly she understood something, and it is her duty to translate her understanding. But it is often after the work is done that the artist recognizes its meaning. They do it, and afterwards they see it. I just saw that last night. And Libra, that was for you. So that is your heart of the situation. And I absolutely love it. And I wanted to look at your present time. Present time, you're putting the puzzle pieces together. You're getting the right fit. You're getting, okay, so you're finding the right fit. I don't feel like you're exactly where you need to be and you need to find a different place, whatever that is, being with friends or friends who are like family. And then this is having a lot of generosity, but not building it yourself. You're trying to figure out the puzzle pieces, how to align with the energy of working for what it is that you want. Work doesn't have to be difficult, just so you know that. Okay, I want to pull an oracle card for you, angels and guides. One more oracle card. What is it going to be for Libra for the rest of December? The sorcerer. Okay, so this is just like that magician. You really can be the sorcerer. You really can figure this out and do this, and you will be the powerful one. And it's not even like all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, I am powerful. It's more like contentment. You're going to find ultimate contentment because you're going to find your truth and your power. I really like that, Libra. I like it a lot. Thank you for being here with me. Let me know how this resonated with you, and I will talk to you soon. Love you, Libra.